Alright, greetings. This is rsmalec. These are going to be the last 5 entries in my Toybox First Impressions video series. These entries are by Ironforge and by TheEpicBlock. So if there are a few entries that you haven't seen yet, it's probably because they are uploading this afternoon. Today is October 13th. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started. If I look over this way, that typically means that I'm checking out who's saying what in the chat room. And hopefully I won't abuse the camera too often. This should be a fairly short video. And I'm going to start with the Epic Blocks entry called Stranded. Alright, now typically I like to just go out and check for signs before I do anything in the entry itself. I also may be looking off to the right to check my notes because I took notes from the emails. Okay, here's Stranded by the Epic Block. And what is this? Hey, rsmalec, I made my skin in my previous template, the city of Pangenix. Okay, yeah, perfect. No problem at all. Oh, it looks pretty nice. It's like a little, I lack for words, a shipwreck in a little ocean. I think this is probably the entrance here. No, it's not. Nope. This is probably the entrance. Maybe? This is probably the entrance. Nope. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the entrance. And let's see if I can just confirm that before I get into it. I am not 100% sure, but all 3 of these say visit the XYZ and the signs are pointing outward. So this is where you are going to start this entry in this ship that seems to have crashed. And let's just get started. I'm going to play in survival mode just because I don't really want to die. As you watch the ship swiftly breeze through the ocean, you see 3 islands in the distance. The fog starts to clear up and you start to come closer and closer. Land ho! We're here, the captain yells from the crow's nest. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you. I will let you do that when you actually play the game. Okay, so it's telling me to go to the basement of the ship. Now, I'm curious what these are. Let's just throw that in there. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. And we'll grab the cookie. Let's go down into the basement. Number 2, read this. I shall. Hello, Mr. NPC. You rush in, you see your shipmate stuck in a corner. Alright, get out of here while you can. Okay, so he's basically telling us to go to one of the 3 islands. And I already have an idea of where this entry will go in sequence with some of the other entries. In fact, I know exactly which one this will come after. Which one will come after this, I do have a slight idea as well. And let's just check these out really quick. Desert Temple is one of the exits. And this one was Lighthouse. That's a lighthouse. This is a little house. Visit the house. That's weird. I guess they're only a half high. Okay, so visit this house. And since you gave me a boat, I'll go ahead and use it. Oh, the boat broke. What do you know about that? Okay, this is village. Visit the small village. So these are like supposed to be mini houses that make you sort of imagine that you're headed towards a big village. Okay, cool. So that is Stranded by the Epic Block. 1 down, 4 to go. And I won't have to take too many notes on that one. So this is called the City of Pangenix by the Epic Block. Oh yeah, there's his avatar. Huh, that looks pretty cool actually. It's got some symmetry, but it also has a diversity of blocks and textures, mostly shade light, cool shades, green and blue. Um, I do have a lot of fun looking at the avatars. Okay, the city of Pangenix. I don't see any signs on the outside. By the way, when you see the video of Nurgle Bunny's entry, I forgot to thank him. He put a whole tutorial in his level that includes information about Texel Elf's awesome filter for MC Edit, which will help me with positional spawners and things like that. So it looks like this is the exit. Wow. I don't know why, but I just really like the shape of the hill and the amount of vegetation on it. Although I do think I see one thing that would be an issue. And let's see if I can get out of the level. I don't think I can get out of the level there. Oh, I can. Yep, that's a problem there. We don't want people to get up out of their levels. Alright, so barring that, I think this is where I'm going to start in this level. And just for fun, time set 0. I think this one might be supposed to be played at night. I'm going to check. The TheEpicBlock. Night. It is supposed to be played at night. I'm just going to do it in the daytime though, because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So as I come out of here, I'm like, oh, I've come from Pangenix. What is Pangenix? I'm going to read this. Boy, he gave me like one hit on the sword. That's interesting. And one hit on the cap. Oh, my head. Man, where am I? What's going on? This place is in terrible shape. You call out. Oh, where shall we go now? Okay, so this one will be sequenced right after something where you're escaping from either a cave or a facility of some kind. And I have a couple of those in mind. It looks like it's going to be another simple entry, which is perfectly fine. I need some simple transitional entries. Speaking of entries and exits, I don't know if anyone watches my thread, Pangenix Armory. Oh, nice little special effect there. Choose the armory, okay. Furnace. But of the 80 entries that I have, where shall you go now? Of the 80 entries that I have, the Happy Baker, I have over 185 exits. Oh, look at this. I don't know if I've ever come into a map where the cake is almost already eaten. That gives this place a feeling of age. I like that. So yeah, I've got over 185 exits. I can't tell what sort of effect I got hit with. Enchanting, that's interesting. So it's going to be a real interesting challenge for me, and I'm really excited by this challenge, to figure out exactly how I'm going to sequence them. I always feel like a nice patch of soul sand looks like mud. Pangenix Town Hall. The only question I have, this is my minor pickiness, is the town called Pangenix, or did I exit a facility called the Pangenix, or both? Probably both, it seems like. Whoop. I think there is a way to get up there and to get up onto the wall there as well, which I don't see any chests, but I just want to take a quick peek. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot I was in creative mode. I was just having fun. And this log right here seems a little strangely out of place, but I guess it's a tree limb. It's probably... Is this a tree generated with a sapling? I don't know. Alright, that is entry number 2 by TheEpicBlock. Thank you so much for entering, and to everyone. The last set of entries is by Ironforge, and it starts with Degrees of Freedom. I'm going to just take a quick peek over in the chat room. Okay, Degrees of Freedom. You approach a small village and decide to look around. Oh, see, now this is one of the few entries where I start from a side as opposed to the ends. Oh, and I'm not in... There we go. Oh, let's take a quick look. Yep, Ironforge was one of the entries in my library compilation. Degrees of Freedom by Ironforge, aka Jeff3210, wow, which is his Twitter handle. He doesn't do quite enough twittering. Entrance behind this wall. Start on the gold block. Be careful not to trigger the pressure plate when setting it up. Break here. Should I break here? Oh, I know why he put that there. Okay, spawn some mobs in the cave when the player enters the village. Oh, great. I better get in there before they progress too far. Alright, so we have a well. Well, I can't see anything down there. We have wheat. Home of Ben. Interesting that it's a wooden button. Talk with both villagers before entering the cave. I will do so. I like the use of stone walls. Light post there. So this one has an interesting feeling. I might connect this entry with one of R30Hedron's extra connectors that he sent me. House of Adam. I'm going to go with the wooden button first because wooden buttons are newer. Whoop. Feel free to take what you need from my chest. Oh, I don't know for sure, but I think this might be the first leather armor that I've gotten out of a chest as opposed to off of a mob that I've killed. Quick, close the door. It's hot outside. Oh, I'm Ben, the best inventor in town. Don't listen to anyone else. I just need a block of lapis to complete my cooling device. There's one in the cave. If you bring it to me, I'll pay you very well. Hey, ever heard of the Shearmaster 9000? My twin brother made that disastrous device. Those poor sheep. Okay, so I think I just throw my block in there as opposed to placing it. That's fine. Stay out of my basement before you have the lapis. Okay, so I need to go and find it. There's one in the cave. And that didn't fall, so that's fine. Well, I hear more and more mobs down there. Alright, Adam, tell me about the Shearmaster 9000. After I look at your supplies. Oh, red versus blue, okay. Hello there, my name is Adam and I'm an inventor. Hey, don't you think it's been a bit cold outside lately? My latest invention will help fix that. I just need a block of netherrack to complete it. I hear there's some... Oh, whoa. In the caves. I think I must have stepped on the plate and opened up the cave. I'll make it worth your while. Oh, don't talk to my twin brother across the way. He's crazy. So these two brothers are at odds. One is trying to make everything hot, and one is trying to make everything cold. Reminds me a little bit of the Heat Miser and Snow Miser. Now, this one I probably should have played at night. Let me just check here. Oh, it says during the day. Interesting. Oh, now, where did that sign come from? It flew when this gravel dropped. It flew all the way over there. I really wish zombies would pay attention to me as opposed to trying to go after villagers. I think their AI is just a tiny bit prioritized wrong. Now that you've talked with both villagers, you decide to proceed cautiously into the cave. You may place torches within the cave. Was there case torches up above that I just failed to grab? I think there was. Let's see. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Pretend you didn't see that. Sticks. Oh, that's a nice little trick there. So you need sticks from one brother in order to... I can't make torches in this mode, so... There we go. You need sticks from one brother, and you need... Get away from them. I'm sorry, I'm breaking your level already. Coal from the other. That's pretty cool. I am going to also get distracted by ducks going by out the window. Oh. Ouchie spiders. Ouchie spiders. That's not good for me. Oh, did I come... No way to climb up there yet. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to climb up there at some point. And let's head into the cave. This one looks like it'll be somewhat difficult on normal mode, just given a leather tunic and a stone sword. Oh, you sound interesting. Are you unwrapping a Snickers bar? Perhaps you're typing on a tiny typewriter? Okay. There's some better armor. Why is it that you're following me anyway? I'm in creative mode. Whoops. I didn't mean to break that block. I better be much more careful. I'm right-clicking those. They don't seem to have triggered anything. The villager must be right up above. Look at these guys. They're trying to get up through a villager that they can see through the wall. That's interesting. And this should be the bottom layer. I like the use of skulls. Creeper skull. I never knew you could look down into a skeleton's cervix. Is that what that's called? Before? Alright. Are you two guys having a spat? You guys are having a disagreement? Now that you've found what the twins need, you realize that you can only help one of them to complete his invention. Either take one netherrack to help Adam with his warming device, or take one... Excuse me. You made me break... Where did that lapis come from? Did I break that lapis? Oh, the painting. Okay, so lapis or netherrack? Well, my favorite block is lapis, so I'm going to take lapis. In fact, let's sprint through here. And I'm curious. Oh, actually, no. I don't believe I've hit anything that would have triggered a switch that let that other passage open up, but I am curious if there's anything down it. So let's just take a quick peek. There is. Oh, that's me. Wait a minute. I'm curious about something. Oh, I do have my skin on now. It just wasn't in my single-player world. That's weird. So this is a secret. I shouldn't have showed you this. Is there any way to get to it? Oh, well, I guess only if you're a cheater like me. Yay. I'm very honored that my head was cut off and stuck in a dungeon. Okay, I have the lapis. Oh, I see. This was the entrance. Okay, the exits are not available yet. But I shall toss the lapis in. And then I will listen. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. Oh. Wow. there's the device. Why is there TNT in a cooling device? Hey, I'm down here in my lab. No need for you to come down, though. Thank you for your help obtaining the lapis. I've already put it in place so the cooling device is ready to go. Just head around and push the button up there to start up the machine. Don't worry about my calculations. I show a 92% chance of success. So this is the blue exit. Very cool. I thought for a second I was going to be able to get down there, which would be an issue. But you see, he's taken the time to make it so I'm stuck down here and I cannot escape. Oh, there's music. Oh my. It's actually going to do something. What's it going to do? This would TP rsmalec to option B. Okay, very cool. So I need to just replace that command block that gives the text with one that gives an actual teleport. Now let's see what would have happened over here. I'm actually intensely curious. Look away if you don't want spoilers. It's probably way too late for me to have said that. I'm going to pretend that bread is netherrack. And it is a similar machine. Okay. Very cool. So I've just overheated the world or cooled off the world. Ah, I know where I'm going to... I think I know where I'm going to sequence this one. And the TNT falls down into the void. Option A. Cool, I like that one. Alright, quick look at the chat. A creative illusion, I don't mind you chatting. That's what chat is for. I don't see all of the... Oh, okay, I think I know who a creative illusion is, and I think you're basically asking people to write books for you. Is that correct? Hey, R30hedron. Oh, Ironforge is here. That was cool. That was very cool. Yeah, a creative illusion is in the chat room right now, and basically he's asking for map makers and other folks to contribute to his custom adventure map by writing in-game books. I don't know why I just felt the need to show you what size a book might be. And then he will add them into his library section of his map, so you'll be able to go in there and read a bunch of stuff. All right, I first chose option B in Ironforge's map to cool off the world. So I'm going to go into option B here. It looks like I'm in survival. I'll just deal with it. Set time to 0. You must have passed out after the explosion. It seems that things have gone horribly wrong. Ben's cooling machine worked much too well. You can feel the temperature falling by the minute. Whew. Your only hope now is to escape with your life. You hope that your fate will be better than Ben's. Oh, that's right. There was only a 92% of chance of success from Ben. And here I can see myself looking up at his house in the village. Oh boy. Now I don't hear any mobs, but I don't trust. I like this, I like the transparency of ice. Let's see what's down here. Okay, just another crevasse. Empty crevice. Oh, this is the well from the village above. Okay. And oh shoot. Could I have made that jump? I don't think so. But I bet you that's the secret passageway. I gotta go check, I'm sorry. Game mode C. Come on, get in there, big boy. There you go. Oh, it's not, but it is a secret passageway. I wonder if I could make that jump. Well, the world may never know. Game mode S. Decisions. I'm going to stick to the left first. Oh, that was the correct choice. Oh boy, whole bunch of hallways. These should all be dead ends if I have the layout correct in my mind. But I'm going to check them anyway because I don't see anything through the ice. Let's see. I wonder if it'd be cool if ice had an ambient sound, like a crackling sound. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so there's a way up. Oh, I can see into the machine of Adam. Was his name Adam? Yeah. And you don't want me to come back once I've gone this way. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I'm in Adam's machine. Yeah, let me check the crafting table, make sure there's nothing in there. Adam, hey there, you made it out alive. Thank goodness. Yes, Ben made it out too. He activated his emergency transporter right before the explosion. Ben says, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. The machine must have overloaded. It will take us years to undo the damage. I'm assuming you'll want to get out of here and continue on your journey. Adam has been working on an invention to melt the ice. Take it from the chest, hold it in your hand, and head upstairs out the front door. It should melt the ice long enough for you to get to safety away from the village. Good luck and best wishes on your journey. Ice melting device, take 1. Oh, I've never placed one of these blocks in Minecraft. This is a pretty good idea. Is this actually going to melt ice? Let's not accidentally place it down. And this is the contents that were in his chest in the other version. So here I am within the ice again, I guess. Continue away from the devastated village. Oh, okay. I'm just curious if this would actually melt ice. I guess the door is locked and we'll find out another day. That was nice. I thought that the brothers were going to come to blows, but they didn't. Alright, so this is probably just the mirror of that one. I don't like that noise of the lava. And I don't think I can get to that ladder. I'm in survival mode. Oh, it's not exactly the mirror, is it? This is a more of a parkour version. Okay, you guys want to see me die in a fire? I know somebody who would like to see me die in a fire. Let's see how well their wish comes true. Okay. Oh boy. Jumping toward a lava curtain is never... There we go, I could just walk. I'm gonna carefully go. It does occur to me that I'd like to go back and right-click and see if there's any hidden chests, but I'm not going to. Wow, check this out. He just gives you a little peek of the house before going back down in the well. So you've got this little slice of familiarity with the village up there. That's cool. And then back down we go. Alright, has anyone taken odds in the chat room on? Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have went that way. There is a block up above my head on whether or not I take a dip. Here, it's going to be right here because I don't like 2-block jumps. I never know if I should sprint or normal jump them. Okay, actually, where am I trying to get to? Okay, I'm trying to get to right here. Aha! Survived. I can never again say that I suck at jumping. I only moderately suck. Okay, so let's see. I don't know what happened. Must have overloaded. Repel the lava. Okay. Take the repelling device. Okay, I have a good idea where this one might lead to. The sound of me climbing up a aluminum ladder. And that is still intact. I really like this idea of revisiting places that you've been and finding them changed. It's going to fit in really well with the map. And that's it. That's 30 minutes basically of the last 5 entries from the toy box. I'm really happy with them. These were just randomly chosen as the last one. Basically, when I was playing the other entries, I started top down and then I went bottom up, and then I said, well, give me the ones that individual players have only submitted 1 entry, and these were just happened to be the ones that were left. So I feel like I ended on a strong note here. For those of you who have submitted entries, basically my plan is to take my notes and start arranging them into the sequence that they're going to be. I'm also going to be looking up and down all the columns of my grading criteria and finalizing the scores. One thing that I noticed is that the first few maps that I played got pretty high scores, and then as I got to the end, the scores were getting much lower, because what I was doing is trying to say, if 3 or more maps all had the same theme, then it wasn't unique enough to give points, but maps like this one that were truly unique would get 1 point. So I was trying to kind of rationalize them against each other. So I need to go back and rebalance them, make sure everyone's got fair grading. Individual emails will go out about the grades. I'm not going to share those publicly, except probably the top 3 people, because some people didn't do this for a rating. Some people did this just for fun. Oh, is that lighting up as I'm destroying it? That's pretty cool. Distracted. And then if you do want to make any fixes or changes to your entry, I will accept changes up to the 20th. By then, I should have a pretty good number of them that I don't think are going to change, or that are safe, that if they change, I can carefully copy and paste them into the final map. But I'll start compiling them together, and then we'll move into the beta phase, during which you can again make any fixes, but I don't really want a lot of new entries after the 20th, because once I start pasting them in, I'm not going to want to spend a lot of time copying over, and especially there are a few maps that have custom positioning data in spawners, and I don't want to have, I think they do light up when you hit them long enough. I don't want to have to go in and paste those, copy and paste those, because those are a little bit difficult to do. So anyway, that is the end of this particular portion of the stream. I'm gonna just stop it, and then I'll probably restart it and talk to the chat room for a few minutes. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else today, but you never know. So thanks for watching, and this will be up on my YouTube. In fact, I'll just push it over there.